Today we are going to review the engineering capabilities of Solution Sources programming. First, we're going to start with a company overview. While based in San Jose, California, we do provide worldwide test and measurement solutions. This is primarily due to the nature of manufacturing in today's economy. The majority of projects end up being shipped outside of the United States to go to full volume manufacturing, and these regions include areas in China, Malaysia, Mexico, and Eastern Europe. We were established in 1990 and, as mentioned, headquartered in San Jose, California. Our manufacturing solutions range from proto to pilot to full volume production and support RMA test systems. On the engineering solutions side, we have test systems ranging from characterization to qualification and ultimately assist in taking these test systems to full volume manufacturing. We help customers by serving as their extended engineering department. Many times customers have the resources to perform many of these functions, but they simply have a bandwidth limitation. Therefore, we fill that void with our engineering groups and their various principals. We also help them by taking a test specification and supplying a full turnkey solution. It is often that a customer knows what they want to achieve, but not exactly how to do it. Therefore, they supply us with a detailed statement of work and requirement specification, and we will design, implement, and support a test system catered to their specific needs. Ultimately, we take full responsibility and ownership of their test requirement, and this includes anywhere in the world, with resources ranging from China to Malaysia, locally in the United States, as well in Mexico, and regions in Europe. Our support network is able to both install and modify and troubleshoot any debug issues that might happen anywhere in the world. Let's start at core values. So Solution Sources believes in quality, service, on-time delivery, constant communication, and delivering on budget. It's important to us to put the customer first. The services we provide are generally broken out into 4 different categories: design for testability, benchtop and integrated boundary scan, in-circuit test, and finally functional test and system integration. Design for testability reports are becoming an increasingly important part of providing a successful manufacturing test solution. We provide an overview of the physical test accessibility as well as indirect test accessibility via methodologies such as boundary scan, including both JTAG and AC-JTAG. By doing this, we can determine any potential coverage problems up front. This also ensures that your product is in a position to take full advantage of modern testing techniques, and therefore will help minimize the faults caught at functional test and ultimately improve their yields. Benchtop and integrated boundary scan solutions are used both in the pilot and proto stage of a product, but also integrate into either in-circuit test and or functional test systems as an added means of diagnostics. They are also used as RMA tools to debug products that come back from the field. We support Asset, Corellis, and Keysight's X1149 boundary scan platform. Services include chain verification with high node count and complex boards, all the way down to seemingly simple consumer electronic devices. As previously mentioned, we can take this boundary scan tool, whether it's Asset, Corellis, or Keysight, and integrate into either our functional test stations or into an in-circuit test platform. For additional information on how we integrate this boundary scan platform into our other solutions, please visit our website. In-circuit test is one of the standard manufacturing test techniques and being able to verify that product was built correctly. We support the two primary in-circuit test platforms being the Keysight 3070 as well as the Teradyne TS124LX family. This test station family is also backwards compatible with Genrad test systems. During in-circuit test, we are typically going after manufacturing defects. This includes opens, shorts, measuring resistors, capacitors, FETs, jumpers, etc., and consists of both a fixture and software development effort. Solution Sources pioneers advanced boundary scan implementation and can often take a board that has only 30% physical accessibility and boost it up to the upper 80s or 90 percentile range. We are also experts at integrating functional tests within our ICT applications. Our manufacturing and production test solutions are able to take advantage of a worldwide installation base. We're also industry leaders in using the latest technology to help our customers support their products. That includes a recently purchased Series 5 3070, being the first implementers of the high net count adapter, also known as the HNC, and also being early implementers of the X1149 boundary scan platform. We're also currently working to push the limits of X1149 by incorporating embedded test capabilities within our solutions. Again, as a brief overview, designed for test reports, which will lead into boundary scan and embedded test support, which leads into in-circuit test, and finally, functional test and system integration, which we'll discuss in later slides. This is an example of an in-circuit test fixture, which consists of pneumatically actuated stabbers on both the backplane side as well as QSFPs on the front of the board. Our functional test and system integration engineering capabilities range from everything to instrument selection, designing custom boards and cables, and fixturing to a wide range of device under tests with automated connections. Our software development capabilities primarily focus on the National Instruments suite of software products. That includes LabVIEW, TestStan, and LabWindows CVI. We also support other C-based languages such as Visual Basic and .NET, as well as other scripting languages such as Python, IronPython, and Perl. Our staff consists of certified LabVIEW and TestStan engineers, and therefore we can ensure that we develop in a best practices methodology. Solution Sources also has expertise in database configuration and results tracking. This includes a staff that can support Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle databases, MySQL, and other platforms. Our RF test and measurement scope focuses primarily on commercial products and military products. We tend to divide these products into two different categories because of their unique needs. From a commercial product perspective, we focus on wireless connectivity, cellular, and RF and microwave requirements. This includes WiMAX, MIMO, or multiple in, multiple out, Bluetooth, Zigbee, 802.11 suite of WLAN requirements, and more. Cellular, of course, ranges from LTE/LTE Advanced to WCDMA, GSM, Edge, CDMA, and more. On the RF and microwave side, we're experts at using equipment and taking the right measurements of X parameters, passive intermodulation, noise figure measurements, pulsed RF measurements, phase locked loops, and more. For military products, we focus on military communications and radar test. This includes software-defined radio communication, SATCOM transmissions, VHF, UHF radios, navigation systems, and more. Within radar test applications, we measure power, spectrum, components and subassembly tests, antenna measurements, noise figure, phase noise, AM noise, and spurs. Turnkey test setups for military products often take special consideration into RF components such as low noise amplifiers, RF switches, detector log video amplifiers, active and passive filters, isolators, and diplexers/triplexers. For RF circuits, we often focus on modulator demodulators, converter matrices, phase lock loops, often known as PLLs, and discriminators. A quick overview of some of the automated test systems we've developed consists primarily of either benchtop, half rack, or full rack test systems. Again, focusing on a wide array of requirements, but many of them having the commonality of having a printed circuit board within their products. This includes smartphones, tablets, and e-book readers, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and other wireless connectivity devices, LED bulbs, solar converters, and other green technologies, HD cameras, video projector units, and spectrum analysis, blade servers and networking switches, semiconductor devices including power management ICs, MEMS, RF power amplifiers, FPGAs, and other devices, mass spectrometers, glucose meters, and robotic surgical machines, and lastly, hard drive, solid-state drive, and hybrid drive products on an enterprise storage level. Lastly, we are here to support you, and that entails taking your requirement and surrounding it with a suite of test services that are incorporated either at the characterization and qualification stage or the manufacturing and RMA stage. We can custom tailor a solution for your product's needs, whether it be designed for testability, boundary scan testing, and circuit test, or functional and system integration testing. For additional questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can contact us by phone, email, or stay connected by following us on Twitter or LinkedIn.